we out here right now. Because we know it has to keep going after the day. We got to keep building this movement. We got to let people driving around, people going into the bar, people walking by. You can't just go about your everyday routine right now. You can't just go about your shopping routine right now. You can't just come and go from your house and act like nothing has happened. One of the greatest injustices that has ever happened in this country took place yesterday. And we need to be here, not just to bear witness, but to let people know that that injustice happened, but more than that, to let them know there's something that they can do. That Trayvon also means that we all have to recognize we mean something. That we all have to recognize we can do something. That when we come together as a group, as a unit, as a movement, we can make mountains move. We can make buildings shake. I'm not worried about a fault line. I'm worried about that Trayvon Martin earthquake. And that's what we're out here for today. Like I said, my name is Eugene. I'm with the Answer Coalition. I'm proud to stand here with all of y'all. I'm proud to be here. I came here just to show my own solidarity and to come from across the street and see you standing here made my voice want to come back. It made my heart rise up because I know that there is justice, and even if it's not in the system, it's in the streets. And we're not worried about the system's justice, we're worried about our justice.
That's right.
And as far as I'm concerned, the people say guilty.
That's right.
The people say
Guilty.
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 We want people to know we got an open mic up here. We want to hear from folks. We want to hear from folks. Come up here.
He killed the youth of San Francisco. He killed the youth of Florida. He killed the youth of the world. He killed me, he killed my friends, and he killed us as Americans. The real American is Trayvon Martin, not George Zimmerman. The real American is us, the brown Americans, the real Americans. We are Americans. So for those people who say any ill things about Trayvon Martin, you are saying ill things about the youth of today. And guess what? The youth will no longer stand down. The youth is standing up right now. We are the youth. 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 I don't care if you're 50 years old, 25 years old, because right now we are 17 years old. Because Trayvon Martin was 17 when his life was taken from a boy of being himself. You deprived the boy of his future.
Right on.
You hear that? What we say? Trayvon did not have to die.
Trayvon did not have to die.
We all know the reason why.
We all know the reason why.
The whole system is guilty.
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 See, we out here today, and we calling this out with heavy heart. Because, you know, things go down in society, but then there are these events, there are these trials that mark a real turning point. And that's what this trial was. And it was being watched by people all across this country and people around the world. Because people know about the whole proud history that black people have in this country, especially going back to the 1960s, and what they did and how they rocked this system back on its heels. But people like Richard Nixon and them, they said in their secret cabinet meetings, you got to face it, the problem is the blacks. Find a way to deal with them without saying that. Here they come with a war on crime and a war on drugs, and here we are, a generation later. The prison system just exploded inside. Went from 250,000 to 2.4 million. U.S. got more people in the prisons than anywhere in the world.
That's right.
Yesterday, some of us were driving back from Corcoran State Prison about 3.5 hours from here, down in the desert, down in the valley. You drive out in one of these agricultural towns and there's this big fucking prison. It infuriates you to see it because there's human beings packed in there. Human beings, you understand, but no, they're criminals. They're thugs. It's okay. That's what they rationalize out here in society. That's what they rationalize. That's what they pump out to the people. And all these these cop shows, all these CSI shows, all these first 48-hour shows, so that people digest and swallow this shit that it's acceptable to treat black people, Latino people like this. It's not acceptable, is it?
No!
See, and that's the importance of us being out here today and calling this out. It ain't gonna happen no other way. It's on us. It's on us. So much is at stake.